Have you ever failed so badly that you wanted to forget it ever happened? Maybe you failed an exam, lost a job, made a bad business decision, or worked hard on something that completely fell apart. Most people see failure as proof that they are not good enough. But what if failure is actually one of the most valuable things that can happen to you? It sounds strange, but let's think about it. Imagine two people. The first person succeeds at everything. Every decision works. Every plan goes smoothly. Every project becomes successful. The second person experiences failure. Things go wrong. Plans collapse. Mistakes are made. Now, which person learns more? The answer is usually the second person. Success feels good, but failure teaches lessons that success often cannot. When things go right, we rarely stop and ask why. But when things go wrong, we start paying attention. We analyze. We think. We learn. And we improve. That's why many successful people say their biggest failures became their greatest teachers. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. Nobody learns by being perfect on the first day. You wobble. You fall. You make mistakes. Each fall teaches your brain something new. Eventually, those mistakes become the reason you can ride confidently. Life works in a similar way. Many of the skills we have today were built through failure. Patience comes from difficult situations. Wisdom comes from making bad decisions and learning from them. Strength comes from overcoming challenges. Without those experiences, we would never grow. Here's another interesting idea. Success can sometimes make people overconfident. When everything is working, it's easy to believe you know everything. But failure is honest. Failure shows us our weaknesses. It reveals blind spots we never knew existed. And once we see those weaknesses, we can improve them. That's why failure contains valuable information. Think of it like a map. A successful result tells you where you arrived. A failed result tells you what roads not to take. Both are useful, but the second one often provides more detailed guidance. Many famous inventors, entrepreneurs, athletes, and leaders experienced major failures before reaching success. What made them different wasn't luck. It was their ability to learn from those failures instead of running away from them. They treated mistakes as feedback. And feedback is one of the most powerful tools for improvement. The problem is that many people are embarrassed by failure. They hide it. They avoid talking about it. They pretend it never happened. But the lessons remain locked away if we refuse to examine them. Imagine touching a hot stove. It hurts. But that pain teaches you something important. The mistake becomes useful information. Failure works the same way. It hurts in the moment, but it provides knowledge that can protect and guide you in the future. So the next time something doesn't go as planned, try asking yourself a different question. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? What is this experience trying to teach me? That small shift can completely change how you see setbacks. Because every failure contains clues. Clues about what to improve. Clues about what to avoid. Clues about how to become stronger. The people who achieve great things are not people who never fail. They are people who use failure as a stepping stone instead of a stopping point. So don't be ashamed of your failures. Don't hide your scars. Those scars are evidence that you tried, learned, and survived. And sometimes, the very thing that feels like your greatest setback today becomes the foundation of your greatest success tomorrow. Remember this. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is often the path that leads to it.